crazy about me. That's fine. They should express themselves, and they have a right to. But I also get to say whatever the fuck I want about you now.
The more power hour.
I told that motherfucker I was alpha, but I didn't tell him I surrounded myself with generals. It's easy for me right now. You know what I'm saying? If people would shut up, I wouldn't have as much to say.
Reports of like people. There was a literal older man that had shot and killed a 6-year-old child.
Yeah.
Yep, because he was Muslim. Don't know how the man knew. Don't know what his problem was, but he shot and killed him solely based on that.
And you see a lot of that, and then it makes you wonder what's going to happen with all these protests in America. Like, okay, you want to protest shit. I get it. I get pissed about stuff. Women's rights. You see me go hard for women's rights. But, like, it's just hard. I don't think Palestine should die. I want to say that first of all, considering that I do have Palestinian blood. Not a lot, but some. So, obviously, no, I don't want Palestine erased off of the map.
Eradicated, yeah.
Eradicate, thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
Nah, yeah, that's fine.
But at the same time, Hamas isn't Palestine. Hamas is a terrorist group that just occupies inside of Palestine. It would be like saying the KKK is America.
Oh, yeah, no, and that's another big thing, too. I don't like when people equal one thing to another. It'd be like another good example of saying that somebody from Germany is a Nazi.
Yeah, automatically. Like,
that's two totally different spectrums of stuff, okay?
It is.
If we could stop doing that, if we could quit equating every single, like, Muslim person on the planet Earth to Hamas or any terrorist group that's not white, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome.
It's people like that South Park episode where the boys are playing ninjas.
Yeah. I mean, and then COVID too. People want to, well, COVID, you know, if they know an Asian person, this person brought COVID over here. This is why I got COVID. Dog, no,
there's
that ain't.
person in my neighborhood. I can't name names because I'm not going to get into that kind of bullshit. But they go by me every time they see me, and they go nee 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 nee, and I just really kind of it's aggressive. Like, the racism is real, and I'm not even Asian. Is the fucking crazy thing.
When you come, when you come from a small kind of area where most of the people look exactly the way that you do, white people, it's like people get afraid when it's any other color or any other thing. So there's like such a history, even right down to some of like schools and stuff. Like, oh
no, I get it. Because there was a high school in this area that had a name and a flag that people were very offended by. And now you have a giant school that pretty much is like a drug station, but it is what it is.
I'm not here to say much on that, but I will say that the school that was up and standing, I'll put it this way. We have, in this area, this whole area that I've lived in for my whole life, I have probably known approximately, and this is sad to say, y'all, I really hate to say this, I have probably known maybe 5 people, excluding like doctors and stuff. I'm talking, you know, my age or people I went to school with that were a different color than me. I've known probably a total of 5. And that's saying something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when I moved to Tennessee sophomore year, it was such a culture shock for me. Because I'll let you in on a little secret. At Fort Campbell High School, or at least when I went, there wasn't a whole lot. There were white people, don't get me wrong, but they weren't necessarily white. They were just pale-skinned people. There wasn't
Okay,
a
that
whole,
makes
whole
sense.
lot of white people, you know?
How many do you think, like, approximately,
Probably
that
like
you
out of,
knew?
that I knew that were white?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, probably at least, like, okay, I'll put it to you this way. There's one other white girl in my little friend group down there.
Oh, wow. So it was more diverse. Yeah, no, it's like the total opposite in these areas.
Oh, I know,
Kinda.
I know. And then I moved back, which was like a super culture shock, because I moved back and everybody's like grown up and changed, and like the people that used to be one way were a completely different way, and then the people that used to be pretty chill were like assholes. Like it was like, holy shit, I was only gone for 2 years. What the hell? What did I miss? I missed puberty. That's what happened. Everybody went through it without me, and I went through it down there, and then I come back, and it wasn't. Everything was different.
No, I mean, I know that racism and prejudice and all that stuff exists outside of where we are, but
Oh, yeah.
for the most part, what I've seen and what I've heard, and it's not just like, oh, somebody's racist and you don't know. They are loud and proud.
Oh, they are loud and proud of it.
They're vocal. They're vocal about it, and I'm like, none of you have shame. Okay, all right then.
I guess to kind of transition on to the next topic, because it kind of goes with that. Sorry, there was a bug.
Yo, no.
And it just went flying.
No, that's like a
TikTok trends.
really. Oh dang, man!
Have
There's
you
a lot of
seen
those too.
the one about the letter to America?
I have not.
I've
I have
seen one
not.
video of it on my For You page, and I was like, oh my gosh. Because I kind of was thinking that was fake news.
What is it though? If we can get us a baseline of what it is for people that don't know or don't have TikTok.
Well, it's basically a letter that Osama bin Laden wrote to America back when he was doing his shit. Like, I don't know if it was before or after 9/11, but
Yeah.
it's like talking about how awful America is and how America is pretty much Marxism. Like, and that's just basically victims versus oppressors, but it can be dangerous because if you look at any situation, if you don't like somebody in power, then aren't they an oppressor to you? But that doesn't make them an oppressor. But anyway, a lot of influencers are supporting that letter and saying that it was right.
Okay, I see that. I ain't seen anybody talking about it, so maybe I
I've
need
just
to go
seen
look
one
at the
video. Oh my god, I didn't want to look. I was going to do some
Is
research.
it legit?
Yeah.
Is it like a legit thing he wrote?
Oh,
And I'm
yeah,
trying to
yeah, yeah.
understand.
Yeah, no, like, I can't remember when it came out, but, like, it was sent to America. George Bush talked about it, or Bill Clinton won, and it was, like, a really big deal and shit. And, like, everybody condemned it then, and, like, now people are using it to kind of say that, like, hey, that America's awful and America should be destroyed.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's take that little bit there that you just said about America. I don't think necessarily that we should be like destroyed, but I think that some things we need to.
Sorry, I was looking
Like-
at the screen, and I don't have my glasses on.
I have that. Yeah, I came prepared today. But I think that some stuff needs to be like, I don't know, redone, reconstructed, figured out, because
Oh yeah, there's a lot of shit wrong, but at the same time, I would rather live in
everywhere
America
you go,
than anywhere else.
that is very true. That is very true. But it's like anywhere and everywhere that you go, you're going to find a problem.
Oh god, yeah.
You go to another country, there's going to be an issue here, there's going to be an issue there, there's going to be whatever. But in America, it's like, yeah, you have the right to vocalize the problem.
Yeah,
whatever
you
the
have a
problem
right to
is.
bitch about the problem. In
I mean,
some
if you
countries,
try
get
to
shot
do-
for bitching.
Yes, if you try to do what we're doing right now, even scrutinizing like America, like how we're able to talk about it, if you try to do that in places like Palestine, I'm assuming, and other places, yeah, no. You would not be here to talk about anything.
No,
gon-
you would be done. You would be.
So, I mean, so I'm glad that like you can sit here and discuss stuff like that. Like you can say that something needs to be fixed, something's not right, or whatever. But to say that you need to like totally obliterate a whole entire
That's like almost 4 million people.
thing. Yeah, no, I think the best way that you can kind of look at it is like you live in an area where there are faulty issues, and we're slowly as a society, I think, progressively getting better.
Yeah.
Like, we're not like 100% there, but we're making moves, you know? There's like stuff we're making moves about. There's younger generations of people voting, running for office.
Oh yeah, and
so,
not enough people get out and vote as it is in the local elections.
Please vote.
Vote. Rock
Please
the vote.
register to vote. Y'all, it don't take that long to get in there, get the vote in there and situated. Please, at least, if nothing else, locally vote. If you ain't gonna do nothing else, please. Oh my God.
Alright, well, we're rounding out our time, so, shoot your plugs in. What are your, I just about said Twitter, Elon, don't get mad at me. X, and Instagram and TikTok.
Okay, so if you want to find me, girl, no, if anybody wants to find me or follow me, first of all, it will be in the description, but it's Toria, and there's a lot of underscores in this, y'all. Okay, so you'll see that, but it's Toria the Awkward Turtle. I should give a background about that. I made a video once explaining what that means. So, back in high school, we had this teacher, shout out, I'm not gonna say his name, but anyway, he would do this thing where it's like he would come up to you and be like, awkward turtle, and it's like turtle's feet. And
I know who you're
I love
talking
that.
about.
And I love turtles. So my thing is, and I think it just started getting passed around from everybody. So I was like, I like that. I'm awkward. Let's go with it. And so that's kind of my brand.
I was wondering, and that's why I was like, do you want me to put Toria the Awkward Turtle at the beginning?
Nah, just if you do, like, if anybody does follow me, like, if you're going to try to speak one-on-one, X is probably how you're going to get a hold of me. My TikTok is mostly, if we're being real about it, it'll be some activist, like, type of content, a little bit of cosplay.
You make really good, like, you do the filter videos, and I fucking love them, because then I just watch your videos.
Let's talk a little bit about that while we're here. So, I wanted to make this thing of, I try TikTok filters so you don't have to. And I don't know if I had seen some people, like, doing these filters, and I was like, what if I just sat down and I just started recording myself just doing these filters with commentary on the filter itself to show people this is what it looks like. And so I'm trying to start like a hashtag. So if anybody wants to like make a video similar to that, just hashtag like, I try TikTok filters so you don't have to. And I've started like a big, I can't figure out how to do those little, you know, like on people's profiles, how they have like those videos that are in, they're kind of organized. It'll be like, here's a collection. Videos? Oh, I know how to pin them. My problem is,
the collection. Really I don't know how to do that.
Like the little,
I know what
I think it's like you have to have so many followers or something, and it's like all organized. Everything. I would love to have all of these in the one. I'll figure it out at some point, but I do that, and I got a little bit of cosplay stuff I've not done in a while. Everybody, if you like art, if you like to cosplay, or even if you don't, or you think it's cringy or whatever, still follow me. I talk about our stuff too.
Oh yeah,
like TV, movies, entertainment, girly, and then my Instagram is basically just my Instagram. I don't know.
I'll have all the links down in the bottom, so you can just go click the links, and then it'll take you to the shit.
Okay.
Well, I guess we are. Yeah, we're okay. Well, I'm going to have you back on. You already know that. And now everybody else does. So, this isn't your first appearance. Okay.
Should we, okay, that totally works. We'll cover